Hi, replacing hydraulic fluid filter for a 1964 Melroe M444 Bobcat. I don't know when the last time the filter's been replaced in this machine. It was corroded on there pretty well, so I had to take some liquid wrench, apply it to the bolt, as well as the filter housing. I did manage to free it up. The residual hydraulic fluid is draining, and I managed to get it free. So I'm going to use a strap wrench to loosen it the rest of the way. For all I know, I've opened a can of worms. Seems like every time I attempt a repair on this machine, it turns out to be twice the work I originally thought it would be. But worth the time, though. She still runs real well, despite having an engine change and a few various issues I've had along the way. So let's keep her a little. Broken strap wrench. Thank you, Harbor Freight. Thanks to the people of China, my strap wrench broke. I guess we'll move on to the chain wrench. Again from Harbor Freight. This one breaks all. Turn. I'll work her out. I'll see if she'll shimmy out. Okay, so I got the filter housing off. I paused the camera so that you wouldn't see me struggle. More for aesthetic reasons than anything else. The truth is, I didn't know how long it was going to take me to get this off, but I used this Harbor Freight chain wrench, and then used a flathead screwdriver and just kind of like gave a little turn and then a little pry, turn, pry, turn, pry, like right at the base of the filter housing, and it did eventually shimmy off. So get some gloves. And I'll just slip her right out. This fluid has a silvery tinge to it. Nothing like a ratchet right in the can of grease, oil rather. I'll get to that later. not instruction, that this video provides you with entertainment as I cover myself in hydraulic fluid. And this is the old filter. Again, there's no telling when this was changed. I imagine it's been decades. Okay, so I cleaned all the metallic soot from the inside of this filter housing, and man, there was a lot of goop in there. I sure am glad I'm replacing this filter, because it was like clay. I mean, these old Melrose, you know, seems to be a recurrent theme. They fall into disrepair. Guys like me pick them up and then try to fix them and keep them running on the cheap, you know, just for yard work. That's part of the reason I'm posting this video. So, you know, to provide some support and instruction with the general maintenance and sometimes engine overhaul and repair with these machines, but also to help encourage preservation of them. This one's 50 years old, but she's got many years left. So I cleaned it out, and I went ahead and I reviewed the manual. I tend to take things apart and then forget how they were arranged. So we have rubber washer, bolt, centerpiece, spring, large rubber washer, no, large steel washer, and then filter with both rubber gaskets attached. There. So we'll slip it up into place. Drop the rubber gasket. That's okay. Grab it. Alright, so I have the filter housing just about on. The gasket was flush with the end of this large, like, bolt type center core piece. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it to engage with the female end. However, I just kind of pushed it into place and turned it, and with a few tweaks it caught. So I'm tightening her up. Do it by hand with the wrench. You know, worth noting, the instructions say to lift the end of the machine with the bucket, which you can do for tire changes. However, in these old machines, for safety reasons, I wouldn't recommend doing that. And the reason why is the hydraulics don't hold. You know, after a few minutes, the machine will actually sink to the ground. At least I found that with my old Melroe. So you really want to either put it on a lift, if you have access to a lift, or jack it up. You know, getting this bolt free took some liquid wrench and a hammer on the end of this 1-inch wrench, just to kind of give it enough impact to free it loose. It wasn't easy. Wouldn't be fun to let it lift. So that's it. So I'm tightening her up, and good luck. And if you have questions about your old Melroe, I'm in the process of refurbishing mine. I'll be happy to help if I can, and encourage feedback and keep these beautiful old machines running for years to come. Thanks.